Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Fox Farms here in this very dairy, place. But we aren't in the very dairy place right now. We seem to be in the middle of nowhere, perhaps. Well, perhaps you may be right. If we look around, we're actually at the site of, what was originally the main farmyard on the map, but of course we chose a different place. And so we're going to make some adjustments here. But first of all, I'm Lily Farm Guy, the $6 million farmer. Of course, we are we are very well beyond the $6 million, but we're getting very close to our final achievement, or our final goals, achievements, if you could say. So this field needed plowing anyways because it had corn in it. I have a super duper plow working away there for me, but we need to clear these trees off of here. We're going to plow in this and make this one big field. We don't have any use for this plot of land, so we are going to magically make these trees disappear and then turn into wood chips for us. And then we can we'll be able to easily plow through this. Oh, got a stubborn, there we go, stubborn little stump. We'll easily be able to plow through this area here, and make it one. Basically, we're going to plant grass across. Come on, go away. There we go. Grass, and let's see what we do with this spot here. This spot is a little bit tricky because because the stump doesn't want to go away. There, I think we got it. Is this a tree or a bush? It is a bush. It will disappear with the plow. Now, the only tricky part is this. We have this power pole here, then this power box that we know is not going to go away, and we have, what is that? That's a lock. Right. All right, so power pole's not going to, definitely has a collision on there though. So we got a couple of these trees here to get rid of. There we go. Oh. Come on, Mr. Stump. There we go. And just a few of these trees. And move on to the other plot. Oh, why did our plow stop? That's odd. Oh, there we go. Oh, bumpity bump. There we go. And we're also going to do the other side, because these fields finally came up for harvesting, and going to let you in on a little bit more of what I'm planning. While we do this, is we're going to really the money is kind of pouring in faster than I can spend it. which isn't, I wouldn't say is a bad problem. It's just pretty much we have exhausted our. I mean, anything I want to buy, anything I need, I just go get it. We have $18 million. We've kind of got to the point where, come on, little tree. There we go. Where money is not an object, because it's just right now we are. The goal is to achieve the maximum amount of cows and production, and just kind of see what it really takes. If we fill all our barns at 490 cows per barn, and 10 barns, which we are limited to 10 cow barns, that will make us 4,900 cattle. And so, kind of working towards that, and we're going to see exactly how much. What does it take to maintain that much, and what do you get from it, sort of thing. So, as regards milk production, slurry, manure, I have basically I've kind of automated nearly every. Oh, this thing is a little tough to get rid of. Automated nearly everything I can, aside from the milk, selling the milk. That stubborn little, there we go, it's gone. And that's pretty much all the trees I can get rid of. We have some telephone poles here that's obviously I'm not going to get rid of. We're gonna have to get rid of those somehow. Right, so now let's go back and see what our plow is up to, and I'll show you what if you're doing a little bit of trickery here on the farm, as I tend to do. So what we have here is we have a couple of different weights. If you want to know how exactly all this works, go look at my video entitled "How to Fast Farm with This Plow," or "Fast Farming with the Plow." I can't remember now exactly the title, but I will show you the three items you need. First of all is the plow, which is this one, the Lizard SM72 SM82 mod. That's the mod. The plow we're using is the SM82, which is 26 meters in width. Also, the two weights you're going to need to make this happen is the Lizard weight. This is the mod. It's a fairly recent mod. It has the 3-point link option, and the weight pack 650-900 mod that this weight is in, and this is the 900 weight, and this also has 3-point link attachments. And what you do is you attach the wider mod first, and then the other mod behind it, and then you can do this. Plow at 20. It'll get up to 24 miles per hour. 26 meters wide, 24 miles an hour. You can clear a lot of area doing that. Now, of course, there's a field creator pack that will create fields. It makes a copy, basically generates copies of all the cultivators and disc harrows in the game. If you're creating very large swaths of land, Those are much easier to kind of fast farm, create fields too. But this is another option. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit. It kind of wags its tail a little bit if you want to, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we're going to. So you can see it's a little bit. It's a little bit jiggly on the back. It's just. Well, we got to go back to the other end, anyways. So we might as well plow our way over there, I suppose. We'll set a worker off. There we go. A worker will do it. Now, while he's doing that, we're going to. So we're going to plow this in. Actually, join these fields together, all together here. I have already joined basically this field and this field. We're going to see if we can just plow in this as much. We have those telephone poles. That's going to be a little bit of an issue, but we can pretty much make this a giant grass field and this a giant grass field. Here, this is kind of a staging area for grass and hay, so I'm not going to, we need something up there, so that's what that's going to be. And we're almost back. So, of course, this being a plow, you can create fields with it. And we're just going to come up to the end here. And that's what we're going to do. And create fields. Lower that down. Now this is going to be, I think what I'm going to do here is leave a strip like this and just kind of go around it because, oh, let me guess, there's a tree or something there, or a stump. Oh, this little tree, those little bugger. Where is he? There we go. An annoying little tree. There we go. Now it's just tree chips. Right, so I'm just going to do this a little bit. I'm not going to kind of bore you through, oh, that's not a, that's just, oh, let's just do something a little bit silly here. Oh, let's just sell them both. I don't know where the other one is. I thought that was the green, right, I'm making a terrible mess of it here. This plow like this is great for plowing out huge swaths of land, but it's not very precise. If you want to make some delicate cuts in the in the landscape, as you can see, it's a little bit rangy, if you want to say, as you're turning. All right, let's. Oh my goodness. Let's put it in the ground, see if it slows it down a little bit. Not too much, does it? All right, so let's see if we can try to avoid abrupt movements. Pretty much is the key to success. There we go. So that will stay. That will stay grass actually there because that edge, because it already is grass. No need to plow it in. And we're going to square off as best as we can here. Oh, come on, stop swinging. Oh. That's going to get fairly annoying pretty quickly doing that all the time. Right, there we go. Lift that up. Right, so now we're going to, you know what, well, let's just go cut in this one over here. Just so you can see, and then I'll finish that off. And we're going to plant in grass here. So, oh, well, okay, let's do this first. Line it up. There we go. Oh, little bouncy, bouncy. That's okay. Try to make it as straight as we can here. Now, if you ever been on this map, this was where the cattle, basically the cattle yard was, and kind of had the second farmyard in the, well, if you start from, if you start a new farmer on this map, then this will be a huge cow barn. They have basically three cow pastures and a bunch of stuff. So it's kind of like a cow feed lot kind of a thing. But there. So anyways, so we're going to do that a little bit later. We're going to go back to, let's just go back here. And we'll do a little tour of the yard, see what's changed. Now that hasn't changed there. These are still the same. Everything's still the same here. We still got our dairy, which is extremely slow, and I just kind of like, once it's empty, I'm just gonna make it go away. This has come in handy. The liquid tank, we've had that. We got the what is new is there's been an update to this. This is there it is. It's called a silo, but it does grass, hay, and chaff, turns it into silage. So it's a silage production. And the update was this, the Steel Silo 2. It if we go to our hey, we'll turn him off. Let's go down here. Steel Silo 2. The cycles per month, 600,000 cycles a month. That's pretty good. That's pretty fast. So, as opposed to the 480,000, which is still pretty fast. So once this guy here is run out, we're going to take Steel Silo 1 out and replace it with the Steel Silo 2. And so we're producing silage at a fairly rapid pace, as you can see. Oh, it's keeping up with the cow feed mixer now is producing at maximum capacity there. Our liquid fertilizer has run out. That one we can turn off. So there's lots of, so you can see production chains going here. What else? Not much over here has changed. I picked up some more trailers, kind of changed up how I'm using this, the Silo King trailer behind the harvesters now with the Schnuffelstuck dolly, and it's just 260,000. It doesn't quite fill it though, but that's okay. I don't mind. This one's filled up and producing full bore. We have manure coming now pretty steadily in our manure pits or manure silos. Most of them are collecting at least some more than others. It's a little strange because of how I set it up here. But anyways, that is kind of the lowdown of what's been going on. So we've essentially just, if we go back into our map here, kind of just, this is everything else. I've tried to concentrate straw production in this close area close to the farm with just crops that produce straw. Everything else is going to be chaff production, basically, because I don't need the money. I've been harvesting a crop, and I got all kinds of crop, and no sense, I don't need the money, so I'm just going to make seed out of it. But anyways, so I'm going to carry on, and we're going to, I think what we're going to do is, see, I just kind of, the cows right now, oh, that's not cows, that's cows. They're all kind of topped up. They don't need anything. They're starting to reproduce these. We got two full barns now, and this one's coming up close to being to reproduce. So we'll have a full barn there. Here, two full barns there in a couple of months. Oh, and there too. And then the last four we have were a little newer, so they're going to take a little bit longer. But anyways, that's the lowdown. So I'm going to continue. We'll come back when we start seeding. I'm going to drag. I'm going to figure out how to drag another seeder up there, up to the north pastures there, and we're going to seed in. So we'll see you when we get around to that. All right, then. Sorry about that. I've been doing some farming. I haven't talked for a while. get all choked up. So we've done our plowing, and what is really nice about Farming Simulator 22 is that when you plow in or plow up stuff to make fields, whatever was there disappears. So we have a nice clean square here. We have merged 20, 21, and 22 plus our yard there, and we've completely eliminated, except for this little strip here where the telephone poles were, that yard there. So anyways, we have brought up our cedar from the farmyard, and we are got a full tank of seeds, and we're going to get this rolling here. We're just going to start them off at the end. And again, a whole day has nearly gone by. I've started at 8 o'clock, and I have not sped time ahead at all. So literally there's 8 hours a day of work to be done on this farm, which is quite astonishing, actually. Now we're just going to give this, it's going to seed over the grass, so we've got there already, but that's okay. And it's going to make this brown strip because I started I started seeding where there was. That's a little bit of a quirk of this one. If you start seeding over uncultivated with a direct drill and you go into, say, a plowed or cultivated, it just carries on with that shallow cultivated look. There we go. Lift that up. Don't want to plant grass into our, I think it's canola there. I could be mistaken. Right, so let's get this guy started here. There we go, Mr. Worker. He's going to do that too because it started on that. Well, that's fine. Just fine. Now, here we got this fellow. And we're going to start him over at, and this one you can select to, instead of fertilizer, you can have that tank carry seeds. So I have 21, over 21,000 liters of seed I can carry in this seeder. With the 5,600 liters was the space for solid fertilizer. But I'm not putting down any solid fertilizer for grass. I got the hiccups now. Sorry. Please, someone scare me. Yes, I know I need to lower it. The only thing about this seeder I found, it's quite noisy. But oh well. Most of the time, like I say, the worker is doing the work anyways. I'm just kind of doing this so he doesn't screw up too badly, because they do still do that on occasion. Right, so now I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna set the worker off here. So yeah, we are gonna plant this all of this into grass. This is corn to the right. That's probably ready to get the forage harvesters on there and start chaffing. And just a quick update with our factories. We have the 2 steel silos just chock full of chaff already, chugging out the silage. That's why this guy's still pumping it away. But it's going to take a minute for him to empty, and I think we'll put up another. But as I said before, our silage production seems to be keeping up with the TMR factories now. So we'll see what happens. We might have to build another TMR factory, which I'm fine with that. I'm going to see how. So far, my TMR production now has kept up with the amount of cows we have. Whoops. He kind of stopped a little bit abruptly right there, didn't he? And so, I'm going to do the same thing over here. And that's all the grass I'm going to plant. I think that's enough grass fields to make hay and whatever else I might need it for. Pretty much it's for making hay, and then the hay goes into the various different productions along with the TMR factory. Now the TMR factory, the hay, so what I've been doing, this hay dryer over here, I have it set to distribute, and it'll send it to the biogas plant, the TMR factory, and the silos. And yes, so that's what it's doing right now. So some of it's going. If I've let the biogas plant, I haven't turned on the hay production for the biogas, so it fills up but it's not turned on. So it's not going to send any more there. I can turn it on if I find I have too much hay, basically. But other than that, that's how it stands. So anyways, I'm going to be doing this for a while. And then maybe what I'm going to do is, once this is done, we're pretty much done for the day as far as growth. We got these 2 fields for hay, not for hay, for straw, for crop and straw. And then this plot number 1 here, what was that? Oh, I planted soybeans in there for some reason. And I'm doing grass down here. So, I think once that's, oh yeah, once that's ready to harvest, we're going to put grass in there. I forgot I had soybeans in there. Soybeans. Yeah, you know what? We could probably just chaff that up too. Why not? Why not? We're gonna have too much. Well, we have the whole map. We got more money than we know what to do with, and really the end game right now is the letting the cows max out and seeing how much it takes to feed them, and that's pretty much everything else is just kind of like maintenance going on. Speaking of maintenance, we're going to quickly jump over here because we're watering up the cows here. And yes, so the grass seeding is going on its way. I mean, you know, let's take one last look at the cows because the next time I come through here, see, we get the water. The water's all fine. Yeah, the water's good. The TMR is good. What I'm going to do is the next time I see you, we're going to run through on this episode. I'm gonna finish seeding the grass, and then I'm going to go ahead to the next day, and I'm going to do a time lapse to show you basically what you have to do every day, nearly every day, for sure every 2 days. You can't leave it more than 2 days without filling the food, the straw, and the water. So we got a full tank of water here. And we have a truck full of silage, and we still have straw. So we're going to get that set up, and we're going to time lapse through what it takes every day to top up all these barns. So we will see you then. When we see you next, I'll kind of set it up. Well, so I'll fade away now. Well, as promised, we're here back. We have gone ahead today. A few things have been going on. Well, they need water for sure. They can't go one day without giving them water. So that's one thing. The food is okay, but we'll still give them food and straw. And there's slurry, lots of slurry we have to deal with. And there is manure, so we're going to collect the manure. So what the order of what's going to happen in this order is water, food, straw, manure, slurry, and that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to speed it up as fast as I think it's 8 times speed. And we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take too long past. I mean, even at 8 times the speed, it takes me an hour. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of... So I'm going to throw some music in there maybe. But yeah, if you want to fast forward that. But it's just going to give you an idea of really... and we're not even at the 5,000 cows. We're just over half of that, so about 3,000 right now. The 25. It's like if there's 490, we got 2 barns that got nearly 500. So so that would make it, if we do a quick calculation here. The 2 barns got 1,000, so that's 1,000. That's 15, 2,000, 25, yeah, 3,000. Yeah, I was right. All right, so I'm going to cut away again, And then the next part's going to be lickety split, zippity doodah. I'm mixing up my metaphors. But so, right on, ready, set, go. All right, so that, my friends, is just a little taste of what everyday activity to maintain those cow barns are like. And so here we are, the next day, as it were, still. Our oat field is ready, so we're actually it's not so much the crop as the straw that I'm after. So we've got it all set up here. We got our baler set up with the Dutes and the Dutes square baler, very sharp looking, all matchy matchy. We have our bale wagon here, as well as our Boss silage Boss, but It's the unreal capacity. And it looks very shiny and smart in the. Let's give it a little bit of a, just a little bit of a touch up here. Not that it's that dirty. Get it all shiny and clean, ready for action. This guy's pretty clean. It doesn't really hasn't really seen a whole lot of use. We'll clean up this doots. It does look pretty nice in the morning sun. This has gotten a lot of use. You can see the wear on it. But yeah, our basically our main concern right now is straw. Although we have, you see, I have a fair bit of straw in storage, but yeah, 1.3, which is still pretty good. So, but I think I'm going to try something a little different. We can have up to 200 bales of straw in storage, and the TMR factories take bales. So I think I might store. It's easier to pick up bales and throw them on top of there for that, and the rest of the straw I might just pile in a pile. It might be quicker just to pile of straw up into a pile and take it out of the pile. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But thanks for watching, and yes, so thanks for bearing through that. That wasn't even in the entire fast time. I stopped the recording before I was done because it was just going on. Probably took me an hour, literally a full hour to do all those processes there. But anyways, and even as we stand now, we are with the cows that we have, we are overproducing slurry. I might have to the biogas. Oh yes, let's go over here because I built another biogas plant just to contain all the slurry, and it filled that one up too. 500,000 liters. It only holds 500,000 liters of slurry. So I got the two big biogas plants full to the max, and the little mini one full up to its maximum, which is, we'll just take a quick look here. Yeah, 500,000 for that industrial BGA. Oh, I'm out of mineral feed too. I'm going to have to top that up. That's another task. 500,000 in that one. And the little one contains, I think, 70,000 liters. It's using up fairly quickly too. Oh, the manure too. Let's see the last. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't have the manure production is not as much as the slurry production, but anyways, let's go. Oh, and this guy's full already. So we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for everybody for watching. Thank you so much for all your support. And of course, many friends in the community, just to name a few: Rusty Money Gaming, Luna View Farms, CBW, LLC Farm. Oh, I can't remember. Chad from CBW Farms, and many more. We will do a special episode, perhaps, mentioning all the wonderful support and Faber Farming. Oh, I'm forgetting everybody now. I should have had a list. Next time I'll have a list. But anyways, check those guys out, as well as thanks for watching to the end. I'm Loon Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, and oh, almost forgot the most important part of this whole thing. As we're closely reaching the end of this series. It's the next step really is the maximum cows and that. So I'm gonna chug away on this map, and probably one more episode, one or two maybe at most. Oh yes, I have to. Did I show you the final? Sorry, one last thing. We have planted grass up here. We have a soybean field that's with soybeans. We're going to plant that in grass and join this field. So a massive grass field up there. I don't even know if we're going to end up doing anything before this series ends, but you never know. Anyways, I'm a Looney Farm guy. Oh, really? Really? A commercial? Wow. I'm the $6 million commercial man. Oh, they'll throw commercials in anywhere, won't they? Anyways, thanks for watching. And just remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.